And then today he was right here in New Hampshire giving a speech. And there's a lot of different things he said. But one of the things he said was, if he's president again, he's going to throw the globalists, the Marxists, the communists, and the fascists out of the country. And he's going to once and for all drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. Okay. How about we just take that piece? And, you know, it went on for an hour and a half, as it normally does, with a lot of discussion about how picked on he is and how difficult his billionaire life is, and how all of you should feel not only badly for him, but you should feel so lucky that he's willing to leave his compound in Mar-a-Lago or Bedminster, New Jersey, or New York City to come and take these indictments for you, remember, because otherwise you're going to the can, not him. He's standing right in between you and the man to stop that. The communists, the fascists, and the Marxists, he's going to throw them out. How about he starts by fighting the real communist, Marxist, fascists like Vladimir Putin in Russia, instead of getting down on one knee and calling him a brilliant person and a great leader. But he starts with that. Then he says he's going to drain the swamp in Washington. Well, he told us that in 2016 also, remember? I was on the stage. I heard him say that. Let me tell you, not only didn't he drain the swamp in 4 years, what he did was he reorganized it. And he reorganized it to do one thing, to make room for his family. His son Donnie's mistress, who got paid with campaign money to give a speech on January 6th. 50 grand of money that was donated from people like you to fight the stolen election. I'm sure they didn't think he was going to pay his son's mistress with that money. How about the $108,000 in campaign money that he paid for Melania's stylist? 108 grand for her stylist. And what did he call it in the FEC report? Political strategy consulting. I wish for all of you a political strategy consulting fund that allows you to hire a stylist. Look at me. I could use one. I just don't have the 108 grand to pay for it. But he has it, but he didn't spend his own money, the billionaire. No. He spent the money from his campaign fund that people like you donated so that he could get reelected president. Or the $2 billion that was given to his daughter Ivanka and his son-in-law Jared by the Saudis 6 months after he left the White House. Now, is it because Jared is a brilliant investor? Let me tell you, I know a little bit about the Kushner family. And when I put his father in jail in 2004, Jared took over the business. And he sold all of the money-making apartments that they had in the state of New Jersey and took all that money and bought 666 Fifth Avenue. One of the worst real estate deals in recent memory. Based upon that, he also bought a newspaper, the New York Observer, which is a money loser. Based upon those examples of extraordinary investment acumen, the Saudis, who, don't know what to do with money, right? The Saudis. Some reason they looked at that record and said, that's the guy we want to give $2 billion to. Or is it more likely that when we had two competent secretaries of state in Rex Tillerson and Mike Pompeo, both good, decent men who sacrificed much to serve this country, Instead, Donald Trump sent Jared Kushner to the Middle East. Why? Because the folks in the Middle East, when trying to negotiate peace, were concerned to have a real estate developer come over and chat with them. No, he sent them over there to set up the grift, to do what needed to be done so that when they left, the money would be paid. And it was $2 billion.